Welcome to Discussing Disc Golf. We're going to dye a disc. So before we start the experiment, show a couple of ones that I've experimented with so far. There's a lot of dyeing disc channels out there with fancy packs you can buy and all that kind of different stuff, which is great. This is more of a dyeing disc for dummies or 101. So this one was shaving cream. I just put a sticker on there, put a bunch of orange and did some black, and then set it down in some shaving cream overnight, and then it was done. I don't have it anymore. It's sitting in a storm drain in Colorado somewhere. This one was also shaving cream. My wife cut a sticker out with her silhouette, whatever it's called. You can buy it at Michael's, Hobby Lobby. It's stickers. Can't think of the name now. Anyway, then once it's printed, you peel off what you want dyed, and then I put some black and shaving cream. And as you can see, as the shaving cream dissipates overnight, it kind of gives it a marbled look. So that's really cool. The rest I have here with me. All right, this is done with glue in the bottom. Really didn't know what I was doing. I did a bunch of black and orange, and I did another sticker that I peeled up, but it kind of leaked. I didn't really mix up the glue. I just dropped it in there. Like I said, I'm learning. This was also glue. It's already fading. Or no, yes, it was a glue base, but then I used silicone glue as these drops, and it cut through the top layer. So I put red down first, then I put black over it, and then I did the silicone drops, and it cut through the black, revealing the red. So it was supposed to be kind of a yin type thing. Pretty cool. All right. This was done with glue base, not shaving cream. The like clear Elmer's glue. I know there's other things you can use. There's that paint thinner stuff that's not clear. I haven't tried that yet. Anyway, so I put, this was supposed to be a cell dye. That rattlesnake skin looking cells, but there's a big gap here. Basically, you put the glue down, and then you put your colors over here. Then you put saran wrap down, you pull it over, and then you put your cells down. I obviously have some work to do with this one, but it's cool. I tried. All right. This is straight up one shaving cream. I just put it down, and then I did some red streaks, and then another cutout sticker for my dog. And peel it up, and it kind of also has a marble look to it because the shaving cream dissipates. Anyway, those are all okay. This one kind of was my best one, which I have as my channel icon. This is a glue base, yes, and I put, this is obviously a sticker cut out, and I, on the bottom of the glue, I kind of wanted brown, so I kind of mixed some red and yellow, and then I put some more red and orange and blue at the top. Obviously, I wanted it to look like the ground, right? It's like sort of like a sunset sky, whatever. Well, when I poured the glue, being a beginner, I didn't know there'd be bubbles in it. There's ways to get bubbles out, whether you got those little shish kebab things or a heat gun to blow the bubbles out. But turns out, look what the bubbles did. Made it look like stars. So the sunset, like it looks, actually gives it some depth. It looks amazing. So that's how you get some star looks, is don't get your bubbles out. Anyway, so today, what we're gonna try is we're gonna try to mirror this. So I have the sticker that I use peeled off of this sheet. So the mirror, obviously, we're gonna try opposite. on a different disc. See if we can sort of match the colors. Here's the problem. I don't have any more glue. So we're going to use shaving cream. See how it works. Okay, so first, your workspace. Make sure you have a table and old towel that's not going to matter if you get some stuff on it. Your clothes, make sure it can't be. I have some gloves, but I don't really care if there dyes on your finger because it goes off like that. All right. I've already said we're out of this glue, so we're going to have to use good old shaving cream. Uh-oh. This will be a real quick video if this is out. Okay. But before we do that, we have to prepare our disc. Okay, so I've already washed it. I don't have any other white discs. I'm not going to drive to the store to buy one just for that, since this is kind of an experiment anyway. So I found an old one that don't use that much, but now we have to remove the foil stamp. We'll see if this works. I've got alcohol, some pads. Let's see if it works. Well, oh, it's coming. You can see the purple. It's coming. All right, keep it up. All right, I'm gonna pause for a minute. All right, welcome back. We got it white. Here's a problem. Well, not a problem, but you can still see the Latitude 64 logo there. That's okay. And the Royal Brave, you can see the foil's off, but the stamp left a little, but it's still flat. It's still flat, it will work. I tried with these, alcohol did not work. I graduated to an actual dishcloth. That worked way better. So I was trying to find something else that would be even quicker. Don't use this. Scratched it just a little bit. It's still gonna hold the dye, I think. Don't use this. But this did definitely work better than cotton pads. Okay. All right. Now we need to prep. And this is washed. I washed it and everything. We need to lay down. Okay, so see how there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 20 something stickers here. I can't just peel this off, lay it down by eye, and then individually. So we're not going to do that. We have to transfer it all. So what we're going to do for that is get some painter's tape and make a sheet of tape over it, then peel it up. Then when we lay it down, we can peel the tape up and we'll transfer it over. Pro tip, my wife said, first you have to make sure whatever tape you're using is less sticky than this. Okay, so we're going to make our little transfer paper here. Oh, whoops, I forgot to. Making it less sticky. Well, hopefully that first one didn't. Okay. We're going to try overlapping. See if that works. One more. All right. All right. Now, gotta go find ourselves a hard object to help us take this off. Stand by. All right, let's see what happens. I've been told to keep the flat edge pressing down. See that? back a little bit. So see, as I'm pressing, it's transferring. So far, so good. All right, now we're to the little bits. Come on, baby. It's transferring. Yay. Looking good so far. Transferring perfectly so far. Why am I whispering? All right. So far, so good. No, don't do that. All right. Now we come into the little ones. This is the true. Yes. They all came off. Yeah. All right. Ta-da. All right. Now, see the painter's tape. You can see through it. So you can properly line it up. Disc up. If it's not lined up, oh well. All right, now we have to place it down, push the bubbles out, make sure. Oh, shoot. All right. Pushing bubbles out. I'm going to finish pushing these bubbles out. You don't need to watch that. All right, so I just went through with an edge and followed the entire outline. Everything in between every little line, just so we get a good stick for the sticker underneath. Everything's done. Now let's try peeling up and hope that the red sticker is more stickier than, yes, than the painter's tape. It's working. It's working. It's a Star Wars reference. Okay. Moment of truth. Da, da, da. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Two more. I guess we could do all in one. Here we go, baby. All right. Oh, those little bits. That works so good. All right. All right. Now I'm just going to go through and get some of the bubbles out here with one of the cell phone plastic things that you use for your screen. Just press the bubbles out. I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, when you press them out, you don't have to worry about the ones in the middle here because they're not in danger of getting any dye from the shaving cream. It's just around the edges that you kind of push out so it doesn't creep in. Okay, so that's all been pressed. All right. Next step. All right. We've got to pick our, you can use a big paper plate or foil. This is just an old Frisbee that this fits in. Make sure it fits. Okay. So when you press it, the shaving cream is going to dissipate and it's got to be able to fit. All right. Now let's talk about our dyes. We're using Rit Dymore. red, orange, blue for sure. I'm not sure if we're going to add any yellow. I think I did add a little bit of yellow in the middle, but very little. This is going to look totally different because this is glue and we're doing shaving cream. So it's going to be more of that marbly look. But hopefully that works well. Okay, so with the dyes, I should prep in advance. Got these little thingies here. Glass ones or plastic ones. All right. So basically we have to plan kind of what we're going to do once we get the shaving cream in, because you don't want to wait too long. You want to start doing it because as soon as you put the shaving cream out, you know, make it flat, it's going to start dissipating. So the sooner you can get your colors in, the better. All right, let me mix a couple of these so we can be ready to go. All right, next step, I have the dyes. I mixed a little bit of red and orange, kind of get a brown, and then straight up orange, and some straight up yellow, straight up blue. And we're going to try to mimic this. All right, now we're ready to go with the dyes. Have some little toothpicks in case we need to mix it in the shaving cream. Some little shish kebab wooden thingies. Got our disc. A paint stir stick works perfect to smooth off the shaving cream, but I don't have one of those right now. So gotta use what you got. See, go straight across. Now, the moment of truth. Do we have enough shaving cream? I think we're going to. There we go. The good thing about this is that we don't need very much because it's different angles. Oh boy. Boy, we are right at the end. This is going to be. Oh well, use my finger. All the way around. So much for the flattening out with a tool. Doesn't have to be perfectly flat. All right, got a towel right here. Well, never done it with so little. We'll see if it works. Okay, brown first. So what I'm looking for here is I'm trying to match that other one. It was all the way around. And then kind of see, it's our finished product. Well, now we put it down. Push just a little bit so that you can see some of the shaving cream pop up around the edges. That way you know it's going all the way to the edge. There we go. Oh, there we go. All right. Now we wait. Now, if you have like heat lamps, which I don't have, it might only take an hour heat to get it to set. I don't have those and I'm not going to buy those. So I usually just let it sit 12 hours, 12 to 18 hours. So what we're going to do to get some heat without a heat lamp is just go outside because we live in Texas. All right, here we go. Oh, that wasn't planned well. Sit it in the sun and let it stew. There we go, right there. All right, I left the disc outside for a few hours. Brought it in overnight. It's been probably 18 hours. Well, not quite. Let's wash it off, see what it looks like. All right, get it out of here. Looks like the shaving cream rose a little bit around the edge. That's okay, that'll come off later, maybe. Before it dissipated. Okay, interesting. Ooh, looks pretty good. That red orange didn't really turn into a brown like it looked. Okay, all wiped off, and we'll go peel this off. All right, now you gotta get a razor blade and peel up very carefully the sticker. So I'm gonna do that for all these separate little individual stickers. All right, I finished with the sticker removal. Ready for the reveal. Get that marble looking blue here instead of the fade. Didn't get the brown I wanted down here, but that's okay. Looks really good. A little light right here, but that's, man, that looks amazing. There's a few spots where you can see the shaving cream didn't come all the way up, little air bubbles, but that's okay. Didn't quite come out to the edge here. That's because I didn't have enough. All right. Now look at this little thing here. That was in the middle of the tape. Somehow, some guy made it under. That looks the shape of a bird flying. But there's no lines of how it got under there. So I don't know. It was sealed. I have no idea how that happened. Must have been a hole in the top of the tape. Wow. Just lucky. It just kind of happens to look like a bird flying. Wow. Well, let me know what you think. Let me know what you like better. This one started to fade a little bit, maybe because I didn't use a couple hours of the Texas heat. I only used it just sat for 18 hours. We'll see how long this deep color lasts, but I think they mirrored pretty well. Not bad for having a different base to use the dye in. All right, let me know what you think. See you on the next one.